Hello. Today we are here at Intercontinental Airport in Houston, and I am traveling to Brownsville, Texas, South Texas, for some work. I'm going to be flying United on the Embraer 175, so it'll be a fun little plane. Shouldn't be a long flight, probably 45 minutes, maybe an hour at most. But other than that, let's take this trip. So we're at Terminal C, heading into the terminal right now. Don't have any bags to check in today, so should be a straight shot to TSA pre. Actually, it's a pretty decent program because it allows you to skip the whole line for security checking, so speeds up the process real well. So we are heading to gate C35 from where this flight's going to depart. Like I said, we are heading to Brownsville, Texas, which is South Texas, very close to the Texas-Mexico border. Pretty busy out here today, I guess. Because of spring break, it's just kind of rammed, but I guess because of spring break, people are just heading in all different directions. Anyhow, let's carry on. Warm in here today as well, so I'm definitely going to have to get me something to drink. Pay close to $5 for it, but what choice do we have these days when you can't bring any liquids in? You've got to buy them on the other side. It's a racket. Because they know they can charge you anything they want. You are going to pay it.
Yeah, I'm just going to be patient. I'm not, like I said, I'm probably not going to be late tonight, so I'm not really.
Alright, so got that water bottle. And it really didn't come out to be too bad. It was $3.99, whereas in a local store it's about $2.99. It's only $1 more. Well, that was pretty reasonable. Can't really complain about that. But then when you do complain, who's listening anyway? As you can see, the place is just rammed today. I am at my gate. There's my ride for the day. Little Embraer 175. Actually, not a bad plane, kind of cute. So I've been assigned seat 7 Alpha. However, there is a whole bunch of other seats that are available because 7 Bravo is occupied. So I am going to talk to one of the United customer service agents over here and see if they can put me on a different seat, because 16 Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta, 15 Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta, all these seats are empty, so I can just get on that one towards a little further back, 16 Alpha, and I won't have anybody sitting next to me. It'll be a nice little flight. So anyhow, once I get that sorted out, I'll be back. So the good news is I got assigned 16 Alpha, and looks like 16 Bravo is empty. So it'll be a comfy flight, even though it's only 45 minutes to an hour, but still, it's nice when you've got nobody sitting next to you. You can do whatever the hell you want. So anyhow, I'll come back once the boarding process starts. Looking at a pretty simple flight today, about 45 minutes, hour at the most, before we get to Brownsville.
We are using contactless payment only. Simply save your preferred foreign payment on the United app prior to takeoff to make onboard purchases using your stored credit cards or mileage plus miles. If you are using
just took off from Houston, and what a bumpy takeoff that was. There's a lot of turbulence out there, and so this plane is just bouncing up and down. But yeah, taking off out of Houston. You'll see the takeoff. There's a lot of bouncing around. So yeah, interesting flight. I thought it was a real sunny day, but didn't realise that there was going to be this much turbulence out there. But anyhow, it was fun. It was enjoyable. I think he has finally got it to a altitude where the turbulence seems to have disappeared and it has become a lot smoother. We are now in a fluid, smooth cruise. So should be another 50 minutes or so before we get to Brownsville. So keep you posted. I don't know what's really going on over here, but it is really sweltering on this plane. I don't think the air conditioning system really works, or is not working, because it is absolutely boiling in here. It's got to be in the high 80s. Yeah, it is bloody hot in here. So anyhow, just wanted to make that a point. It is absolutely sweltering in here. I've got my overhead air ducts turned on to get some air in here, but God, it is hot in here. So here we are now heading at Brownsville Airport, heading over to baggage claim. I've got one case that I need to pick up. Well, I guess this is it. This is baggage claim at Brownsville International Airport on carousel. So I won't be surprised if mine's the only bag on that plane. But anyhow, so step outside for about 2 minutes, See what the weather's like. It's not too bad. I did say it's about 28 degrees before we landed, so yeah, it's going to be kind of warm around here, but it's alright. Live with it. Anyhow, finally just made it back to the hotel. I just wanted to give a quick review of the flight today. So it was an uneventful flight. Plane wasn't really full. I think there was close to 20 people on there with a capacity of 76. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely an empty flight. The seat beside me was empty. And it was all in all, you know, 1 hour. So really nothing there, uneventful. The crew was nice, very friendly. However, in the 1 hour that they had, I mean, a lot of it was during turbulence. So, you know, the captain didn't maintain the seatbelt signs to stay on, and he actually did instruct the cabin crew to remain seated during that. So it really wasn't much time for them to actually even come by or offer a beverage or, you know, bag of nuts or something, but it's okay, you know, who cares over an hour. But it was a pleasant journey, pleasant flight, and all in all, I think United in itself is a good airline. Yeah, they're actually a wonderful airline. I mean, I've traveled with them quite a bit, and I've never had any issues. I've always found the cabin crew to be real friendly, always smiling, and they do go out, you know, they do and they do make a great effort to be able to you know, take care of the customers. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're first class, business class, economy plus, economy, or premium plus. It's brilliant. I've always enjoyed United. I think they're doing a great job, and I really wouldn't have any hesitation flying with them again in the future, and I certainly will be flying with them in the future. But other than that, it was an uneventful flight, a lovely journey, and hats off to the pilot with an absolutely buttery smooth landing. Didn't even realize the plane had landed until the spoilers came up. So, sorry, not spoilers, the air brakes came up, and yeah, it was a fantastic landing. So, all in all, if I rate this our journey, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, obviously, because we didn't get the beverages and stuff, but again, that's no fault of the airline itself. So overall, I'll give them a 10, but because of that one little hic, I guess, you know, you can give them a 9, but hey, I'm sure, you know, people will have their own opinions on that. But anyhow, see you on the next one.